Hey everybody, today is Sunday and I actually did not go to church because two of our kids are sick, so I stayed home with them. They've been, all that they're doing is sleeping, poor things. The boys actually stayed home too. They were kind of sluggish and tired, so part of me was like, are they getting sick? But they've been out here helping me some in the garden. So anyways, I'm taking the opportunity to get some stuff done. I have filled up some of the raised beds with more leaves. We're gathering sticks. And then we started tilling up a spot where we're going to put potatoes. And then I jammed the tiller. I say I jammed it. I mean, there's sticks and roots, that I'm stirring up from tilling the ground. And there's a pretty big stick in there that I can't get out. So waiting for Nathan to get home. He should be home soon. That is one thing so far. And we gardened at our old house. Nothing. We had a pretty decent sized garden at our old house, but seems like there's always equipment failure. It's always something. The weed eater stops working, or it gets jammed, or the string is tangled, and we actually need a new weed eater too. Anyways, there's always equipment failure. So anyways, just waiting for Nathan to come back, see if he can get this stick out for me. And then once he comes home and can get this stick out, I can get this area finished tilling up. See, it got jammed. I'm wondering if he's gonna have to take off that whole thing because it's in there pretty good. I tried it, but I can't get it out. Okay, so I am tilling up this spot. This is where we are gonna put potatoes. And I was gonna put like half corn, half potatoes, and then my friend Corey convinced me to do all potatoes. So it didn't take much convincing, but I think I'm gonna do all potatoes here. So in our area, we should have our potatoes in the ground by Valentine's Day. And today is actually Groundhog's Day. So trying to get this area done, and then I will go buy the seed potatoes and get all of that in. So I'm trying to decide how else I want to do in-ground gardening, because I need another spot for melons and Seminole pumpkins. I actually wanted to do all flowers up there, cutting flowers. But I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm just thinking. Nathan dumped the mulch right here last week, and that is where I was going to put stuff. So either I change my mind, or we have to move the mulch, or something. I don't know. So my thoughts was, once I get the rows in here, I could put the mulch, some of that mulch in between the rows, so then less moving the mulch, if that makes sense. So eventually, we'll have more raised beds like on this side, but we're not, going to build everything this first year. But, this is obviously a start. So I was just thinking in-ground garden could go here until we have the raised beds over here. This will be the future sitting pavilion. I don't know that will get done this year. We are, filling this bed. Tomato cages are just out and about. Filled the leaves in these. I need to get some more cardboard so I can finish this bed. So yeah, this is what we're getting done today. I really, really, really need to get my seeds started. And so that's what I'm hoping that I will get to at least start this week, or today, and finish this week. I really wanted to get it done last week, but mom life, and it just takes a little bit to get stuff done. Now that I'm looking at this is not straight at all. It's a little angled compared to the raised beds here, but it's okay. I wonder if I can even that out some. That means I would just have to till up more space, which means I have to fill it, right? Because that little cockeyed's going to bother me a little. I had Jackson carry over a chair for me. I was on the other side yard. Just to be able to sit here, and it's good to sit in your gardening spaces. One, you can just learn so much, the way that the sun comes in and sets, and how long it's in an area. But just get a feel for the space, and ideas come to you of what to do. It's just feeling really good. There he is. Hi, baby. I hear a woodpecker. I jammed it good.
Yeah. We're just trying to clean it all out. Throw some WD-40 on it so it'll run better.
Thank you.
I still ain't even got this thing out.
We had our hands on.
Oh.
Hey, Cambo, don't climb up it, bud.
All right, getting this bed filled. And then gonna let the grass that tilled up, die, and then I'll have to go over that section again. And then I'm starting in that section as well. That ground seems a lot harder than what this did, which is funny because it's just right there, but I'm done for the day with tilling. Oh, you need me to help lift it? That side seems loose. Thank you. So it is actually 2 days later. It's Tuesday. Didn't pick up the camera yesterday. Yesterday's co-op day. It's just a busy day for us. So we are going to resume today on Tuesday. So I actually still have some pretty sick kids. Some are better. No more fevers, but they are just sleeping. So obviously what their body needs, keep checking on them. They will eat very little and drink a little. So far we've had 3. One of them bounced back like super fast. Like it was under 24 hours and now they're acting completely normal. Okay, so the 2 kids that are still under the weather, not feeling good, mostly sleeping, obviously won't be doing school today. So I still have to do school with the other kids, but they're getting the rest that they need. It is hard seeing your kids so sick. I don't know if it's the flu or not. They've had a fever for under 24 hours. Not a super high fever. You okay? You need me? Yeah. And then they just sleep. So I don't know if it lasts. We're just kind of getting started in our day. I'll see how they are today. I'll probably make a doctor's appointment for them just to have them checked out. So anyways, with that said, just a normal day around the house. We got sick kids, so we're not running around to a million different places. Last night I made banana bread and it did not turn out good at all. We were so, it was like 11 o'clock whenever I pulled it out of the oven. It smelled so good. Nathan, I don't think Jackson got a piece. Myself, we wanted a piece last night. It tasted terrible. I was like, what on earth did I do? So this morning I was trying to redeem myself and making another thing of banana bread. Got it right here. And as I'm making it, I realized what I did. I put in baking soda instead of baking powder. So that's why it tasted bad, Jackson. I know. So baking powder, not baking soda. Oh gosh, it was funny because it smelled great. And then you took a bite and it's like, okay, something's off. And then we eat another bite. It's like, this really doesn't taste very good. So I'm trying to redeem myself and making another loaf. Addison just had a good point. Naming them similar things, baking powder and baking soda, is very confusing. So my baking soda is in a glass jar. The label has gotten worn off of it. And I grabbed it last night thinking, oh yeah, this is baking powder. It wasn't. I saw it this morning and I almost did the exact same thing. I was making it and I had the same jar of baking soda and I was like, I happened to see the worn off label and I was like, oh my goodness, that is what I did. That is what I did. Okay, so that is gonna cook. It's gotta bake for like 50 minutes. I am hoping to get out in the garden today because I didn't do anything yesterday and obviously there's a lot to do out there. But before I do that, we're gonna get some whole wheat bread done. So I'm gonna grind up this wheat. I think I redeemed myself. It smells so good. The last loaf smelled good too though. Let's taste the top. The top is the best. That's good. All right, so then we also made smoothies for everybody, but And the sick kids really appreciated it. And now we've got another kitchen mess to clean up. Oh. But first, I think I'm going to snack on some banana bread. All right, the oven is now preheated and the bread has risen. So Addison made these loaves. They turned out pretty good. All right, so I popped the honey wheat bread in the oven. And then I actually put in a regular white sandwich bread in the bread machine first thing this morning because I had one loaf of made bread done and the kids were wanting toast and stuff. So I've been keeping up with making homemade bread for our family, which we go through a lot of bread. But the bread machine is really helping. And this particular, it's just an easy bread machine white loaf. Is really easy to throw together. I shared it in a previous video. So that is actually working out really good. But I have some kids that really like the whole wheat bread and would prefer that. So wanted to get to making that. And I was thinking I really want my girls, and Jackson, my older kids, to know how to make bread. So I'm getting them in the kitchen and showing them. So Addison actually made that dough for the whole wheat. And I just kind of talked her through step by steps and had her actually do the hands-on part and showing her the recipe and all of that. So going to be working on those skills. So today has kind of been more of a home ec day. The older kids are doing their book work as well. The younger kids are the ones that are sick. So, oh my goodness. A lot going on. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner. I don't know. What do you want?
Anything that's good.
Anything that's good. That's a good criteria.
I found a gold and silver.
What is that?
It's
Wait, is that heavy?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just looks like melted metal.
Melted. Where'd you see that at? Outside?
Yeah, on the floor.
On the ground?
I was about to say, is it a bowl? No.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I mean, it's not heavy. I don't know, it just looks like melted metal.
Yeah. Huh. So it's a little bit later. I did not end up getting outside to the garden. I could maybe a little bit later, but it's fine. It's just kind of how it goes. I think one of my other little kids is getting sick, so they just need mama right now. So I'm going to be sitting. They've fallen asleep now. So I was able to get up. I was holding them and they fell asleep. I was able to get up and actually get something to eat because I hadn't had lunch yet. But anyways, I'm going to end this video here just so that I can focus on, what needs to be focused on. So, oh my goodness, that's one thing with a large family is illnesses. They take a long time to get through everybody. And so far we're down 3. If this one really is 4, like I'm just kind of unsure. They were complaining about a headache. Fell asleep, no fever. So that's why I'm like unsure. Anyway, so all right. I hope that you all are doing well. And we will see y'all in the next video.